How do we play the song? Spooky.
Oh,
Just imagine you're a Frankenstein monster. I don't know how to say this. We both lie solemnly still in the... I forgot how to play Bennettarium.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That's a very pingy guitar. Oh well.
It's a podcast. Steam powered.
I'm a zombie. And I'm a witch.
Bennettarium.
Well, this is the worst rendition ever. We're all dressed up, ready for that candy on the venison.
I'm a mummy.
It's the
Bennettarium.
Okay, well,
I'm Jack the Ripper.
can you tell we didn't plan anything?
From foggy old London.
That was the best rendition.
We might have even
ever
forgot
heard.
that it was Halloween tomorrow. Yesterday.
Welcome to a spooktacular Bennettarium, your favorite podcast that you forget about, and then we come out with a new one like once a month. And you're like, oh yeah, that exists.
Yeah.
That podcast.
Well, here we are.
We don't have anything. We're not solving murders on it. We're not very funny.
Can we?
We're not reviewing movies.
Any murders around here?
We're not talking about music. No video games. We just sit around and
answer questions that people pay $10
But like,
to ask us.
it could be any of those things at any moment. It never is, but any of those things could come up.
we
out
should
of our
call
mouths,
the
and we
podcast
could
check.
discuss it.
Make sure Steam Power Giraffe is still alive because that's what it is. It's like, are those guys still around? Yep. Oh, there's a podcast.
People only know that if we release a music video.
Let's call this one. Is Joe Rogan going to be on the podcast? And then it'll be like every day we're like, oh no, he's not. He's not going to be on.
We
today.
do have a special guest later on. We'll get to that, but first, some spicy questions from. Wait, we didn't even introduce ourselves.
We should probably do that.
Wait, Chelsea, you do it. You've never done it, have you?
Introduce
Done what?
all of us.
Introduce all of us?
Yeah, what a great idea.
Be our hype person.
Oh,
To my left, I have David Michael Bennett.
I don't feel very hyped.
Can you do a spooky voice?
We need some.
she's doing
some
radio
some
voice.
nice.
It was very nice.
Someone
Yeah.
get
I liked
lay a
it.
beat down.
It was like the after hour.
Lay
after
it-
hours.
I could do after hours.
Lay a beat
radio.
down before David tries to do it.
lay a beat down.
Beat down.
So you know, you can be like,
I'm not really good
Okay,
I don't
get ready.
I don't think hype man really.
exists. They do.
Sorry.
No, I don't
hype,
think hype man really describes my
hype woman,
my
hype person.
I said hype person earlier.
I
So
don't.
where are my points?
Hype man works, right?
But don't you want to be a person?
I guess.
I'm not being introduced. I don't exist without a name.
Hype man doesn't really
Fading
describe
away,
my whole
fading away into nothingness.
deal.
This
So,
is one of them podcasts that someone listens on 2x speed.
let's get to something that's
Welcome
important.
to the Bennettarium. This is
Yo.
the Steam Power Draft podcast.
Tell 'em.
We've got to my left. We have. What?
Wait, is
Oh, I
Tony
thought
supposed
you
to
were-
introduce all of
I
us
don't know.
individually?
I thought I was supposed to just
You're our
lead into
announcer.
you guys.
You're
okay.
the announcer.
To my
Yeah.
left, I have David Michael Bennett, who plays the
Do the
spine.
voice. Do the voice.
Boys.
No, that's your job.
Yeah, and they've heard me do it.
The spine.
That's
They
fine.
want to hear you do
Very
it.
good. Very good.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's good. It's great.
Oh
Fair
boy.
enough. Fair enough.
Now you do the voice for Rabbit.
We all switch.
And to my right, once removed.
Oh.
Oh, sorry,
We're
Chelsea.
skipping one.
We're skipping you.
Oh, I thought you said but.
No, we all switch.
No, it's fine.
This is a mess.
Wow,
this is disaster.
a mess podcast.
I mean, she's sitting right.
We had to
next
put down our guitars.
Well,
She
what-
just
and our
inter-
microphones.
so I guess-
she just introduced you.
I guess
How
no one else gets
rude.
introduced. I don't.
And to my left, Isabella Bunny Bennett.
Thank you. Wait, who do I play?
Bobby Moynihan.
Bobby Moynihan.
And to my right,
Special musical guest, the Black Eyed Peas.
they're not together anymore.
Of course not.
Oh, I'm just.
Special guest, Chelsea Paniak.
So I do a robot. Bunny does a robot. Brian
And
does a
I
robot.
do the announcer.
And last, but certainly not least, That's Bryan Barbarin.
Yeah, that's my name. That's my name. My name.
He's dropping a new LP.
I said that's my name. And
Can you tell us a little bit about your new book?
I was writing the book when I was little, and I put all my friends in a book that I had already read, and then I acted like that was my book.
Trapped his friends in a sorceress book. Their souls left this mortal coil, exists in a parallel terror dimension that he locked them in.
And
Good stuff.
Now they live in my sixth grade teacher's closet or something like that. Wherever she saves all the papers that I wrote.
I didn't know cis people have a special grade.
And now on to questions.
Okay, we're jumping right in today.
Bryan has to leave a little early today, so we're gonna get these juicy.
These are questions submitted by our Patreon patrons.
Wow. Oh, baby has to go to work. Bring home bacon.
I'm literally gonna go buy bacon afterwards. I can't wait.
Would we like to rotate, or do you want me to read all of them? Do we want to?
Yeah, rotate.
Rotate.
Wait, you can't. You can't with the.
Just wrap the cord.
I'm rotating.
All right.
I was rotating in my seat. Everyone laughed.
All right.
Bryan has to leave in 5 minutes.
Okay. Here's our first question.
Yeah.
This question comes from AJ. Do you guys have a name for the new album yet? And if so, are we allowed to know it?
No
It's
and
called
no.
Album.
Next question. Did you have something funny to say?
I did, but that's okay. I'll save it for the next time someone asks.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot to. We're like a year out from the album. We have to save something for you all to be excited about.
Yeah.
Should I read all of them, or do you want to do one?
I mean, you deleted one?
Yeah.
Okay. Kelsey asks, "Are you able to say whether or not Michael will have his own song on the album?"
Oh my goodness, are we?
No.
A lot of album
We are
questions.
not. We are not at liberty to say.
We're not at liberty to say.
I wish I could, but I'm not able to.
Obviously, we're always open to ideas like that.
But if you want to find out all this news and more, join our Patreon at patreon.com/SteamPoweredGiraffe, where you can find tons of behind the scenes stuff,
figure out what
including
we're working
what
on.
we are working on right now.
That's very true. I didn't think about that.
All right. Next question.
Ooh, in trouble.
Abby.
Oh.
Abby asks, "What's your favorite guilty pleasure movie?"
Guilty Pleasure 3. More pleasure.
None, because there's no such thing as a guilty pleasure movie. I don't subscribe to the shame watching of movies. If I like a movie, I just like it.
Yeah.
It's true. I don't know if I've ever watched a movie and been like, I'm
ashamed of watching
this.
I mean, I guess if I was watching like a
What movie do people not
Rob
like?
Schneider movie nowadays, I'd be like,
if
what?
you like a bad movie,
I
but
never
that
say,
is
oh,
subjective.
True.
a hot chick is on. I'm gonna watch that. Like, I guess I'd be slightly embarrassed to be caught watching.
Bigelow, European Gigolo.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine?
Like, I like a lot of movies that other people don't
You like Deuce Bigelow,
So you're not
European
saying those
Gigolo?
are. You're not saying that those are.
But like,
guilty
I don't want to say they're guilty pleasures because I genuinely like them, and I don't care if the majority doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't really know if I have an answer for that.
I can't say I enjoy. Those are like. I don't have like ones that I'm like, haha, my favorite movie, but no one must know.
Here's my guilty pleasure: The Wiz. It's The Wiz.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's a real bad movie, but like I just like love it.
What's that one
Yeah.
movie with Jeffrey Rush? And then there's like a
The
samurai,
King's Speech,
and it's like
That's
in
a
the
good
West.
movie.
The Last Samurai.
I know what you're talking about.
Western
but that's a
I
decent
guess.
Samurai.
movie.
I kind of have one.
like,
I
cuts
guess
the
in the
bullet in
vein of
half?
this
That's
question,
not
I
a
would say
bad
like
movie.
the Johnny Depp Sweeney Todd. Like I watched that a lot.
No! Here's the thing:
I haven't seen it in like 10 years.
Sweeney Todd's my favorite musical.
It's so good.
by far. And like
When
I was
the-
watching that, I was just like, "Come on!"
I think it's because of the cast.
I mean,
It's
there's a
like
lot of
Sacha
things.
Baron Cohen, Alan Rickman. Like it was really fun
They
to
cut
watch,
out-
but
they
it
cut
was
out the
bad.
best
I would have loved it. I would have loved it not as a musical.
Yeah.
I would have loved the story of Sweeney Todd. No musical. Didn't need music.
So I guess like I can kind of say like I guess that's in the vein of the question,
Totally.
like because I watched it a lot
Yes,
because I love the
I'm
cast.
I'm guilting you right now
Yeah.
for watching that movie.
Oh yeah.
So no guilty pleasures sounds like,
Yeah.
except for one.
Except for
All right. Next question.
Musical
If
movies.
anyone wants to read one.
All right, that's me. Okay. Sabrina would like to know if there was a TV show about your life, what would the theme song be?
Wah, wah, wah. Sad trombone. That's the theme song. No. I got one. Everybody wants to be a race car. Everybody wants to be a race car. Everybody wants to be a race car. No one doesn't want to be not a race car.
And now is your show about being a
About
race
me
car?
wanting to be a race car.
Is it about?
No,
Is it about you being a race car?
no,
though?
we don't- I
good,
can
good,
afford a
good,
race
good,
car.
Good,
This is
good.
the reboot of Turbo Teen and David
Totally.
Tennant.
But
I'm
it's just me wanting to be a race car.
I'm going with what's that song by Canned Heat? I'm gonna put a country.
Mine is just farm animals baying.
What about you, Chelsea? What's your theme song?
No, I'm not like funny enough to think of something.
Maybe you're one
of
of those TV shows that
I
just,
can
that has
help
like
you.
just a sound.
I don't.
And a
Yeah,
title.
like Lost. Like I don't have a theme song. I'm
Here's
just
your
like,
theme. Here's your
Oh,
theme
yeah,
song.
you-
sound
sound
of
effect,
despair.
totally.
Yeah.
Here's your theme song.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, that would be
see
my
how
theme
easy
song.
Wait,
it
I've
is
got
to
a
come up with
better-
something funny.
I've got a better theme
Just make
song.
fart noise.
I'm not
My
funny.
eyes are getting weary. My back is getting tight. I'm sitting here on Queensboro on the Queensboro Bridge tonight.
Oh,
Now,
wait.
I don't know where to know, no where to do. It's the King of Queens.
Yeah.
Theme
As long
song.
as we got each other, we got
You can
the
be a
world
race
spinning
car
round in our
together.
hand. Baby, you and me.
Maybe I hear
We've
the
got
dreams
to
of garden, the salad of cranberry.
Okay, well, I think they got what they
Baby.
wanted. They wanted us to sing dumb things. Fira
I think.
Tell 'em.
Fira.
asks, what is your current opinion on people role-playing as fanbots? And is there anything that can be done that would cause you to dislike it?
If you're having fun,
Probably.
like,
If you're having fun, go nuts.
yeah, like why would we ever
I can
have
think of a lot of-
problems?
Yeah, good. Here's my theory on most things in life. If you ain't hurting nobody else, then I am okay with
As
that.
long as you're not saying we're officially steam powered giraffe and we're role playing as Nazis.
I think
Then I don't like it.
I think
When
when
after our
it's
favorite
real-
band, Nazi powered giraffe or something.
when it's real people, like like the characters, whatever. But Mike, the Penyacs,
Yeah.
Steve, stuff like that is like
That's
well,
never really been an
they're
issue
the-
outside of like.
But like, let's
They're
be
themselves.
honest. Like if you're role playing that kind of stuff, like it was never meant for our eyes.
Yeah.
if you're role playing me, then I have a problem with
There-
it.
there-
Even if you're not telling anyone about it, because that's just weird.
We
Like,
definitely
that's
we don't
besides
want
the
to
point.
read.
That's
smut,
gonna be the
so-
new. That's gonna be the new excuse for like identity theft. I was just role playing.
Yeah.
I stole your social security number because I was just
Wait,
role playing.
we gotta take a break and
What?
we gotta take a break in questions and do this. I'll take a
do
video.
what?
of it.
We're doing-
It's a video for the studio work going on
Inside.
Oh.
Inside of
That's
Patreon.
crazy. Hey, we're
It's Inception. But we're here.
we're here.
But we're there.
Oh.
But we're here. But we're there.
If you're just listening to
What?
this podcast and you don't know, right now we're taking a video for our Patreon, What We're Working On video that goes up once a
Am I
week.
me or you?
We're working on a
Podcast.
podcast. The work never
Are you
never
me or
sleeps
is
here.
that me? Or is you me or am
So
I me?
if you're a Patreon patron, you'll get to see this video.
Also, every once in a while, we'll put one up on YouTube.
Yeah.
We did last month on YouTube, so.
Okay, next question. This question comes from Spencer. Are there any conspiracy theories you believe in or think have some validity to them?
No.
I mean, that's a, like, you could go real in depth.
There's
with
a
that.
lot of
How do you
conspiracy
answer that
theories.
I
in
mean-
like 1 minute?
I'm very interested in how conspiracy theories are actually like terrible and like actually hurts a lot of
Yeah.
causes and muddle issues and stuff. And
I
it's
was
like
getting tired.
Most conspiracy.
they're actually pretty dangerous to spread and believe in and stuff because it's just like it's just a lot of misinformation and
Yeah,
it goes
well-
so much further than just be like, oh, I think that's true.
And I mean, there's a
Yeah.
difference between conspiracy theories that definitely like are true, like have some weight to them, and like
Right.
aliens. You know, like there's a difference between the like
Sure.
out there stuff and like the more historical stuff. I don't know. Like,
Fake the moon landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There was stuff that was that tries to be hidden in.
All we're
history.
saying is none of us are flat earthers.
Yeah. Tell them.
There is that too, or
I'm
the
not a-
anti-vax.
I'm not a
is that
conspiracy
is that
theorist.
considered?
I don't buy into that.
I don't.
A conspiracy?
I mean, a conspiracy? I don't think. No.
Next question.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. As long as we ain't hurt nobody.
You're good to go.
Rachel asks, last week I thought of a good question but wasn't able to write it down.
Oh, me too.
No, there's more. And now I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Do you know what it was? Oh, that was the joke. Never mind.
Oh.
You jumped the gun on the joke.
Sorry. Here, I'll read another one.
No, it's okay.
Wait.
But no, we don't. We don't.
We don't know.
Can we guess?
Eclipse. Have you ever found yourselves falling into character when you aren't focusing on it? Like walking robotically around the house, talking in your robot voices, doing the movements in your songs while listening to music, etc.? If so, were there any times it was noticed by others?
I'm gonna say no. I do practice like robotic movements every once
When
in a while,
it's intentional, yeah,
but
of
not like
course.
I'm not like all of a sudden like I'm zero. Like every once in a while, like I'll be in my car and like I'll do that on purpose, like in traffic, and then I hope that somebody sees me doing it.
But yeah, I don't think we're not Captain Barbosa at the
No.
craft food table. we're just
not?
just Jeffrey
Wait,
Rush.
what?
Where's Jeffrey Rush?
Is that what?
Jeffrey Rush said that once. Like, no,
Oh, yeah,
no,
no.
because someone asked him if he like stays in character on
Yeah.
set, and he's like, no, I'm not Barbosa at the craft service table. Like, no.
I mean, some people do, but
Yeah,
you know.
Jared Leto.
Oh, you blooming cockroaches!
I'm the Joker all the time.
Save some cheese squares for me.
You need more Triscuits. Find me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Next question.
I'd like a
All right.
delicious apple. Actually, I can't eat, and I'm so in character. I'm not going to eat anything this entire production.
But I
Jeffrey
took...
Rush. Nothing. Jeffrey Rush died. in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, he couldn't eat that apple because
Why did they
he
even
thought he was a
carve to
skeleton.
death?
So the only reason they took food on that ship was to feed Keira Knightley, right?
Yeah, of course.
And that was it.
I mean,
Yeah.
they had so much food. Or to look at it.
Look, I'm eating it so you can see it.
No, actually,
that's like humans 101. If you want to get a human as a pet, you got to...
that's
Gotta get
valid.
nuts.
They
Gotta give
have
him
it
food.
around because they want to just look at it and pretend they're eating.
No, I always got the idea that
The
it was
ghosts in Harry Potter do that.
that it was like a sexual thing for him. Like seeing
Anyways,
seeing her eat.
I can
was
see
good.
the fan fiction
Yeah, I
already.
guess.
Yeah.
Next
Well,
question.
anyways, Danby wants to know: aliens versus robots. Who wins title for world domination?
But what kind of aliens are we?
Yeah.
And also, who made the robots? Did the aliens make the
And
robots?
what are we
Right?
fighting
Because
over?
if
Earth?
the aliens made the robots are definitely winning.
A
But
virus.
like, if the humans made the robots and then aliens came in,
got
I
it.
think those aliens
I got
are
it.
destroying the
It's-
robots.
It's an alien virus that creates a rust-like substance as it eats through metal. So all the robot gears and stuff eventually just lock.
Is
up
it just
and over time.
alien? Is it like a xenomorph? Like,
No, it's a virus that
well, that would be a
takes out all metals and
yeah, but that they eat
electronics.
through metal. So like, if that was the case, like they would never be able to kill them because it would just be like, I'm killing myself.
If we're talking about steam-powered draft robots, I'm pretty sure the aliens would win. I mean,
No,
not in Vice Quadrant. but, you know,
I've got a chain
Depends
swinging.
on depends on the aliens. What kind of
Yeah.
aliens we talking about?
Yeah, are they allergic to chains? Because if they are,
So,
I'm in high favor.
so we didn't
of
answer
winning.
that question. We just asked. We posed more questions.
Agreed. Good work.
Hanari asks, "It's spooky season. What are your favorite ghost stories?" I got one.
What?
Boo!
That was
I've heard that one
was the
before.
best.
Yeah. Well,
I like the
That was
punchline.
the
I like
best.
now the rest of you have to
Yeah,
come up
yeah.
with an actual answer, and I'll sit over here and bask.
So last question. This was actually
Candyman.
submitted by two people asked the same question. So Sam and Kindy ask, what are your favorite Halloween costumes that you've ever worn or made? Sam says besides the robots because they're the best.
I've never worn them for Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Wait, what?
No, I haven't.
You haven't
Yeah.
been there? Yes, you have.
Downtown Disney.
2017.
You dressed up
How could you
technically
forget?
dressed up
How
as
could you
Zero for
forget?
Halloween.
4.5 hours in 30-degree weather.
Pesses. I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was just Christmas, but
I
we
didn't
totally did
forget.
Halloween.
What?
That's
I
right.
did a
Yeah.
werewolf once, and I really liked that one.
Yeah, I did an old man that had a Fred Flintstone club for a cane. I was pretty stoked on that guy.
I don't really have an answer.
I was a
can't
demon like
think of anything
every
that,
single year in a row for
Really?
like forever.
You were like a fallen angel once, and you had like a halo.
Yeah,
I was
like the
Steve
demon
Urkel
better,
once.
but
That was also pretty sweet because then I could just walk around and be like Steve Urkel all day. Which I also realized that Steve Urkel was annoying that day. I was like, oh, what an annoying character. It's a big day in my life.
You were Steve Urkel?
Yeah, of course.
You were like, did I do that?
Did I? Did I do that? And then forever it was ruined.
Because that's his catchphrase in the show. Chelsea.
As he,
Yeah, I know.
as
Sorry,
he,
I know what his catchphrase is. I was thinking.
as his mind's
about my-
eye
my
turns
costumes.
inward and reflects upon
I was thinking.
his.
And then I was Stefan from then on out. Stefan being the character that Steve Urkel turns into, the very cool character that
Oh,
later
yeah.
in
Oh
life.
yeah.
Obviously, we don't know our family matters.
I remember that.
All right, we can go into family matters if you want.
It was
Remember
on
when he
Friday
built-
nights, right?
Should I discuss my family matters universe?
Remember when he built a robot?
Should we?
Yeah.
Some
What
of
were
those seasons were getting way crazy.
That was
That's
all the
very true.
questions.
Yeah,
So
towards
That
the
was
end
all
of
the
it.
questions.
Yeah.
Cool.
Towards the end of it.
Do you
was-
remember the 3D episode? Where
Yes, of
It had
course.
like Funny Home Videos and it was like Family Matters.
I remember
Rock,
every
Paper, Rock,
Son.
every
What?
gimmick because like every show was like going downhill. They're like, what can we do? Like 3D or like, oh, it's now we sent you a packet of peanuts and now you eat the packet of peanuts right at the moment that they eat the packet of peanuts.
I just remember it was like a pirate themed episode or something, and it was like the cannon. He was like, "Oh, do you see my cannonball over there?" Or something. I don't remember.
I hate 3D movies specifically because of that. Like if you watch it non 3D, you're like, why is this scene happening? It's like, oh, hey, hello, sir. I'm on a horse and I've got this long stick. Like, why are you showing me this? Stop showing me this scene. It's like, oh, because it was in 3D, and I guess that was
I
fun.
liked in Beowulf when they were like pointing the spear right at the camera because it was supposed to be like you were in
I
the.
never saw
Yeah, but
that.
some of the Beowulf was like specific, like Avatar, very specific. It was like well
Made
done
for 3D,
You know what I'm saying? But
right?
like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the 3D movies, you know, that just do like the same old tropes.
So that's all the questions.
Shrek 3D is a masterpiece. How dare you?
So what is there anything? What do we need to ask Bryan before he has to go to work?
What are you doing for Halloween?
I'm going to my mom's house and I'm gonna hang out candy with her.
Oh,
Cool.
fun.
What are you gonna dress up as?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
I think.
Same.
I'm pretty
here.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
It's kind of like once you do this for a living and you dress up all the time, you just
Oh.
don't.
Yeah,
That's
I-
that's when it switched for me
Don't
too.
feel.
It's,
yeah.
I remember the
not
time when
fun
it
anymore.
wasn't that way in college,
And it was like I can't wait to dress up as something. Now I don't
Last
care.
year, I wore like clip-on devil horns and put some dark lipstick on, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm dressed up."
I got some spooky
like, that's
shirts.
It.
I
I
wear a
don't
spooky
care.
shirt.
I'll be Mistress Isabella the vampire that
You're
I do
streaming,
for but I got this new dress that I'll wear and that's it. But it's just gonna be. Another day.
I don't feel like I'm lazy with costumes. It's just I don't want to do it
Yeah.
because
Well,
there's no reason to. I'm at home.
I never really like. I guess for me, like I never really dressed up for Halloween that much. I wore more costumes for Comic-Con than Halloween.
Yeah, like if you're gonna have
Yeah.
an
I
audience.
don't
True.
really do Halloween
Because
costumes.
that's like fun.
Yeah.
And everyone's putting like the same amount of effort. I feel like Halloween is always like, oh man, like 3 people show up like decked out, and then 2 people show up in
Yeah.
like a sheet, like, like I got a bag on my head. Halloween. Like, get out of here. Like, leave this place.
And I mean,
Leave,
it's
be
not
gone.
Be
like
gone.
you're either you're going to a Halloween party and you already had it because
Yeah.
it was it was last weekend, or
and that's
you're-
the thing. Like I don't
Or we
do
have a show.
parties. Like I've
Yeah.
never gone to a Halloween party.
You're gonna put on that stained white
'Cause
shirt
I'm-
and be Shaun of the
I
Dead.
just want to be home watching
in college
TV.
we did Halloween parties.
Yeah.
We did epic Halloween
Bennett
parties.
I don't know if they're epic, but
They were pretty.
They're
decent because we threw parties
Bennett Ween.
for non-drinkers basically, and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just and they were.
It was pretty much
decent.
anyone that was in the theater department.
Yeah, people liked it. We became like they throw like the best Halloween party.
We'll go over
where you don't
to
get drunk.
the Bennett's party after we have alcohol in,
Pretty much, but
because there'd be like one case of alcohol at our
I
party.
think 2 years ago I baked a cake just because.
I guess we're doing.
I just felt like
that's
doing
tonight,
something.
though.
I like baked a cake
Yeah.
on.
but yeah, we're gonna have a double feature, drive-in movie complete with advertisements.
But
from,
by the
from
time you hear
yesteryear.
this, it will already be
watch
over.
What? Really? It's October 31st.
Yeah,
it's
but
on Halloween.
only patrons will be able to hear this episode.
Well,
This
then
goes up on
patrons
like
come.
Monday.
It goes up on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, patrons, go and check out our double feature on
What are you
Movie
watching?
Mausoleum. Oh god, I forgot.
They can watch the archive stream of your thing.
But I know there's like
I hate that
a
movie.
space movie and a.
That movie stinks.
But we have old timey drive-in advertisements
Oh, that's fun.
and an intermission
I do enjoy that.
double feature.
You know, I've never been to a drive-through, a drive-in,
Wow.
a drive-in.
Me neither.
I have been a few
I've never
times.
done it.
Should we
can-
go? Let's
you
go.
can-
Let's
you
go.
can- you can
But,
bring
like,
whatever
what's
food
like
you
what's
want.
good? Like what's good
Do they-
coming out?
where
You know
do
how
they
comfortable
do
your
them
car
around
is to
here?
sit in? Well, that's imagine that.
There's one in Santee and there's one in like Ranch Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
good.
there's got to be something good
cheap.
coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, this is you know what I really want to go see, which I surprisingly I don't know why because it got a good review, I guess. But Knives, you see
Knives
that coming
Out.
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Knives Out. Yeah,
Knives
Knives
Out.
Out. Yeah,
It's coming
yeah.
out
haven't heard of that.
Thanksgiving weekend.
It's Ryan Johnson.
It looks really good. It's basically
I
like
know.
Clue.
I know. It looks really good though. It looks really good.
Well, okay.
really good. I
wanna
Here's the
see
thing.
Jojo
Ryan Johnson
Rabbit.
directed Ozymandias, Breaking Bad, like the best episode ever.
Whoa.
So I can't really like, you know.
Yeah, I don't really know.
It looks really
enough of his
good.
work to
Modern day
really
Clue.
but I'm definitely interested in the movie. It looks really good. I just saw Parasite. That was really really good. It's by Bong. I can't remember who
Yeah, I wanna watch that.
He did
Snowpiercer and Pig Elephant.
Also, yeah, right. But he's just one of those people who I feel like is very much like I want to write my own stuff and direct my own stuff and produce my own stuff, and I like that. And it was really good. It was nothing like I expected.
Yeah.
But it was a good little humanity piece.
I'll watch it when
Like
it comes out, for
Joker
sure.
and Parasite. I was like, these pair very well together.
I love
They really
Joker.
do.
Yeah.
And they're
Thought it was
both
great.
about villains. It's
Yeah.
like it's about a con artist
Awesome.
family. But yeah, I
Love that Joker.
What's going on with Steam Powered Giraffe? What are we
Yeah.
doing? What are we doing?
I mean, we're
working
hard
on-
at work on their next 2 songs that we're releasing
True.
in a couple months. So like that's been taking a lot of our time.
Yeah,
But that's a good thing.
If you don't know, just because I just a couple days ago I saw some people very surprised when I posted something about it on Instagram. They didn't know that we were doing the 2 singles every couple of months.
Yeah.
We should remind people and
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the Patreon too, just so because we do get. I mean, it's so hard to keep up because there's so many
Yeah.
more relevant things.
But yeah, those
popping up.
2 music videos that came out about a month ago are not the end. Like we've got 2 more coming in about like a
And then
month
2
or
more
so.
after that.
And 2 more after
and then
that.
2 more
and
after
then-
that.
And for an undisclosed amount of time
until the album is
Keeping
is
it
basically
rolling.
completed. Yeah, no,
I
it's,
think that's
it's
important.
great.
You know?
Yeah.
The new stuff is sounding pretty great. Yeah, I'm excited. We also been rehearsing for our next show, we always like change up the set
Bakersfield.
around
Bakersfield.
the time of the next.
Oh yeah, I'm so
year.
excited for the next show.
Yeah.
Bakersfield,
It's a good one.
California, December 7th.
And just as a tease, you'll find out more about this in November. Patreon patrons. So we don't mean to make now that everything's exclusive to Patreon patrons, but they get like ticket links early or something. And we're gonna have a show at the end of February.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely being a patron.
Yeah,
That's
comes with a
in
lot of
California, by
perks.
the way.
yes.
Yeah. So you can get your tickets for that.
But we got that
sometime soon.
Bakersfield show in California.
Yeah, we
coming
got
up.
our annual
good.
7th annual, 8th, 9th annual,
7th, I
7th
think. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Christmas time show, holiday themed.
Some people ask us about like why aren't we filming one of those? And like I think we want to in the future, but it's not an event we put on ourselves, so it makes it harder. And but so we'll look into that for a future. I think it would be cool to film one of those in the
Sure.
future.
Yeah.
Right.
Holiday
uh,
special, yeah, that'd be great.
I'm tapping out.
All right.
Have
Yeah,
a good.
work.
Thanks
have
for
a good
joining us,
work.
Brian.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Teach all the kids or whatever
Teach
you
the
do.
children.
And now we have our special guests. But I got to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna leave. We have our special guest,
Wait, we can just go to the bathroom in the middle?
Count Dracula. Blah, it's me, Count Dracula. Thank you for having me on the show.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know you were a real and/or still alive.
Well, now you know.
Come on, I set you up for a joke about being dead.
This is not a joke.
I guess-
I am the real Dracula.
I guess humor isn't universal, but you're owned by Universal.
I
Damn
love-
it! I'm setting you up for all these jokes, and you're not saying any of them.
Maybe if you give me time to laugh.
Look, the first joke was gonna be like, I'm already dead, and then the other joke was gonna be, I am owned by Universal, along with the Wolfman.
You didn't give me any time to respond.
Is it also insulting that I'm using your fake accent?
I don't care. I will outlive you.
Who was the first person you murdered?
Count Dracula. The bastard
I di-
had it coming.
I didn't know he was also a vampire.
What did you think he was?
A children's cereal mascot.
Why not both?
And he's a real person.
I just want to throw that out there.
What does he look like in real life? Does he look like a cartoon?
Count Chocula is a vampire who does in people, and he is on the cereal box
Now,
every October.
is this like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Like, is he a cartoon in real life?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you for answering all these questions.
You're welcome. Now,
Why are you on this podcast?
why don't you ask a more relevant question about my life? You know, I have a new book out.
Book.
So you're not very popular these days.
I'm very popular. Didn't you see that new Joker movie? Oh wait, that was the Joker, not Dracula. Wait. I had the movie that came out.
Didn't you had wings or something in it?
Avengers Endgame. All the
Oh, yeah.
superheroes were there,
What happened to the-
including Count Buck Trampula.
Wait, how come? Wait, Universal. What happened to the Dark Verse?
Didn't you see the Mummy? Nobody did. That's why.
But what about yours? You had one.
My movie sucked too, but I was played by that handsome man.
I didn't see it either.
I can't remember his name, but wasn't he on Game of Thrones? Kit Harington.
Oh
or-
my god.
No, that wasn't him. Well, it was.
Memory of this. Did they actually cast a Dracula for that?
I can't remember who it was. It was one of those Kit Harington like.
So is that not
people.
happening? Are you? Is Werewolf and Dracula and the Mummy not teaming up to spook on people?
Hold on. Did you say werewolf and mummy like there's just one? There's more than one werewolf.
Fine.
No,
and
it's
mummy.
not
the
Mummy.
Wolfman.
Oh.
There's no the Wolfman.
Yes, there is.
There is.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
So you're not just a movie.
I'm not a movie.
You're a
I'm the real Dracula.
You're a book.
I'm not
The
a
real deal.
book.
So wait, do you like to be called Dracula or do you like to be called Vlad?
That's not my name.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
common misconception.
Vlad the Impaler.
That is not me.
Yes, it is.
If it was, then wouldn't Bram Stoker have taken inspiration from Vlad the Impaler?
You did.
He didn't. Why would you leave out impaling people in your book about horror and vampires? That would have made a more startling effect if he had that.
But it was. I saw the movie.
It's not in the book.
Yeah, but in the movie it says that you are.
That's yes. And that it's
And you have
works a
that
lot
and you have that
better.
armor on that's like red and it looks like
It-
muscles,
Yes, it's very cool.
but didn't actually exist.
No.
But you do.
I do.
But you're not a real person.
I'm a real person.
But you weren't Vlad the Impaler.
Wow. Are you a real person?
What was your human name, man?
Yeah, what was your human
Who
name?
I
are
told you, Brak. Dracula.
Dr. Acula.
I don't have a pedigree.
Wait.
Why are you laughing? You want to see some vampire powers?
Pedigrees for pets. Right?
Thank you for ruining. Thank you for ruining
What's
the
a
joke.
pedigree?
PhD.
Apparently, humor isn't universal.
Oh.
It's only funny because I said I'm really lightheaded from laughing.
I'm glad I could be so entertaining for you. Do you
Now,
want-
can you turn into a bat?
I can turn into a bat.
Where do your clothes go?
They turn into bats.
The clothes also turn into bats? What if you just want to turn into one bat?
That is impossible.
You
It
have to
has to
turn-
be a very big bat.
So what? Your anything you put. If I give you a jacket to borrow, you can turn into a.
No, I died in this, and that is why it is I am permanently in this in this onesie that you see me in.
Now wait. Is the book? Does it say that in the book? If whatever
It
you
does
died
not
in?
say that I died in the onesie.
No, but that whatever you died in is the clothes that are.
it doesn't.
are-
But that's how it works.
okay.
What did you think that this was?
So if you put on a different outfit, it would just fall to the ground.
yes,
But your clothes are sentient.
they're not sentient.
They're your skin now.
They are part of me.
But what if you take them off and put them over there and then turn into a bat? Do they turn into bats?
I could probably focus and just keep them as clothes, but there would be no point.
What is that? How does that in your mind? Like when I give a thumbs up, is that easy as that, or is it as hard as like doing the Spock thing?
What?
It is not like that at all.
You know, it's a little harder to do this than it is to do that. Well, now that,
I can do both.
okay, is it like this? Is it like patting your head and rubbing your stomach?
That's easy.
How much thought is it, or is it like doing a complicated math problem?
It's like you equip a new archetype on your video game. It just works.
It's just
When you become a vampire, you just get access to these powers, and once you level up, you get
wait,
you get
level
more.
up. So wait,
Yes.
some people are not as good as turning into
It
bats.
depends on how many fangs you have.
What?
I famously had 49.
Wait, in one mouth?
Yes.
How is it even possible?
I don't know. Have you ever counted your teeth?
So wait, all your teeth
I
are
think
canines.
Dracula's BSing us.
Hey, Chelsea says you took a dump or something earlier.
I do. That's actually a common misconception that vampires don't sit on the toilet
Dracula's making
with their
stuff
Dracula capes gathered up so they look very foolish on the
So
pot.
wait, all your molars are canine teeth.
The mouthful of fangs.
So
Did you
you're a
not
shark.
read the book? It never said there was. This didn't specify how many fangs the book did not.
Now are the fangs separate from your regular teeth?
No, I always have fangs.
Do you have a tail?
No,
Can you make it? Can you make a tail?
I'm not a shapeshifter in that respect.
Can you turn into a wolf?
I have yes. I
So
have
you're a
the-
shapeshifter.
Well, I have some shapeshifting abilities.
You didn't know you were in the hot seat when you came in to this interview, did you?
I did. Your seat is very warm.
I Is that the one that you had a BM earlier on?
No, but you had a thick woman sitting on it who's going to the bathroom.
Wait. So you can turn into a wolf,
I could turn into a wolf,
a bat.
bats.
Can you turn into an inanimate object like a teacup?
No, it doesn't work like that unless you died wearing a teacup.
Can you keep your clothes not turning into bats?
We already answered
And
that
then turn
question.
and then turn into a wolf, and then like if you're wearing a hat, will the hat go on the wolf, or do you have to like catch it as you turn into the wolf?
All right, you should go to the bathroom because now I am going to leave, and your next guest, I brought a friend, a monster. I think you'll enjoy.
Okay.
All
But
right.
I guess I won't because I'm going to the bathroom.
Thank you so
Here we
much
go.
for having me. Poof. Hey, it's me, Isabella Bunny Bennett. Thanks.
Going to the bathroom.
Cool. I left the seat warm for you.
Missed Dracula.
Oh no, I'm such a fan. All right, we have our next guest, which is what is that? What does that call paper say over there? Hey, David, what's the?
toilet.
Yeah, you got to tell me what the guest is.
I don't remember. I'm on the toilet.
Oh shit. Oh wait, here it is, right on the paper. The werewolf. Sorry, the Wolfman.
Thank you.
Hi, the Wolfman.
Please,
How are
it's Sir Wolfman.
Sir Wolfman. You were knighted.
Yes. Why else would it be called Sir Wolfman? Who would just put that in front of their name?
An American knighted?
Well, see, you remember those movies about werewolf in London?
Yes.
So that's why
The second one was terrible.
I got knighted.
So, how does that feel turning into a werewolf? Is it like rubbing your tummy and patting your head? Is it?
The Wolfman sounds a lot like.
Well, no. No, it doesn't.
You're not even doing a voice. I give you gold.
The Wolfman sounds a lot like David.
What? Why would the Wolfman have a different voice? He's just a guy. Are you just a guy? What do you do for a living?
He's not actually a wolf right now. Why would he have a different
How do we
voice?
even know you're a wolfman?
What? You said I was.
You bring in this special guest and then immediately accuse them of lying.
Can you turn into a wolf?
Yes. All right, but only on a full moon. Or if I really, really want to.
That doesn't make any sense. How does that?
I imagine a moon enough that I can turn into it.
So what happens to your clothes?
Well, I just rip out of them.
Isn't that inconvenient?
Yeah, but we're not magical vampires.
Do you have to get naked every time it happens?
No, I mean sometimes I just forget and I walk outside like, oops, there's a full moon.
So what do you do as a werewolf?
Like today?
Like what happens? Do you kill people, murder them?
I mean sometimes I'm a kind of a different person.
What kind of werewolf are you? Are you bipedal? Are you more like Wolfman looking, or are you more like look more like the animal? Do you walk on two legs, walk on four?
I can do whatever I want. I'm somewhere in between.
Are you the original furry?
That I walk around in a baseball mascot costume? No. No,
you
I
don't do that in addition.
No, I don't.
When you're turned into a werewolf, you don't wear another furry.
Wait, are you
wolf
saying
costume over
that
it?
furries would not love to be a wolf person?
I don't know. I'm not a furry.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't
do you
answer
think
for
they'd be
them.
like, oh, I'm not a werewolf right now. I guess I'll put on my furry outfit. Like, no, you can already do it.
I'm just asking the important
Your
question.
dreams have come true. I'm just assuming.
So why are you called the Wolfman?
This stuff's trademarked.
I don't understand.
Well, I can't say I'm Wolfman.
You just said it says right here on your call sheet, the Wolfman.
Yeah, that's two E's.
Okay. All right. So why do you wear glasses? You have very thick frames.
Well, when you get older, sometimes, your eyeballs start looking like footballs and you have to wear glasses.
Now you said you're not wearing a mascot costume, but you are wearing this clown outfit. Now, is that for Halloween, or is that part of your whole werewolf
I thought we were
look?
dressing up for the Bennettarium. This podcast that I just learned about earlier today.
Do you have a human name?
Yes.
What is it?
Well, I kind of forgot. If you imagine being as old as me
No, I don't want to do that.
and then having a movie made about you, sometimes I forget.
You had a movie? Which movie was that?
The Wolfman,
Oh, okay.
and then there's
So do you have a wolf name?
there's a lot of werewolf movies.
Do you have a wolf name? Can you talk to other wolves?
Well, it's not the same language.
What other powers do you have? Can you regenerate?
I mean, only if it's after I get hurt, turning into a wolf.
Huh.
So when I turn back, I can heal.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever wear a top hat when you're a wolf?
Yes, once.
What was the occasion?
The occasion was I wanted to see if I turned into a wolf, if I could catch the hat when I turned into it, and I did.
Cool.
On my head.
So you can talk to wolves.
Well, it's not like English language. It's not like I can talk to wolves as a human. It's like I'm a separate person.
Do you ever dance with wolves? Dance?
No, wolves don't. Do you know any wolves that dance?
It was a joke.
Is my life a joke to you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
You're not happy that I'm answering every single question with logically, are you?
I'm just generally not happy in general, so don't take it personally.
Okay.
Is there a rivalry between vampires and werewolves, or is that just a myth?
I've never seen a vampire in my life.
Okay, do you know Mummy?
Wait,
Like the Brendan Fraser movie? Or?
I don't know. I assumed since David said earlier.
There's only one mummy?
David said there's like Mummy and Wolfman. Apparently.
We're talking about Universal properties at this point.
I'm just saying, is there a mummy?
I don't know. Real mummies are like ancient
No,
pharaohs?
you know, like
reanimated corpses?
Yes.
Wrapped in...
with sand powers.
I mean, if there was a pharaoh, sure. I've never met anyone like
CGI
that.
sand powers.
CGI sand
Look,
powers.
that's all fun and games. That's make believe. I'm the real deal. I'm a werewolf.
Cool. Does silver kill you?
It doesn't kill me. You know how like a regular bullet would kill you?
Yes.
Well, like that's what a silver bullet would do to me.
So what does a regular bullet do to you?
It doesn't hurt as much.
Okay.
So silver does hurt you.
Yeah, but it's not like
Do you go like?
oh, I can't touch silver. It's more like
Is it like in the movies where you're like, "Arg, silver bad"?
no.
Wait.
So silver doesn't have any magical properties.
I don't.
I mean,
It's
a silver
not a-
bullet would kill me too, and I'm not a werewolf.
Well,
Do you know
yeah,
Loch
Why
Ness
is silver
Monster?
special?
Do you know? Do you
With
know
werewolf.
Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Because whoever
You know him personally? Can you get him on the show?
Yeah,
Like,
that
do
seems
I
like a
just
more interesting
know
guest
I'm
than
All
me.
on
right,
this
here we go. Thank you so much, the Wolfman, for joining us.
Where's my check? Don't podcast guests get checked?
Here, let me.
Or
yes,
can I at
yes. Let me.
can I at least
Chelsea,
plug
hand me
something?
that paper. Wolfman on the show. Check. There's your check. All right. Next up, we have Loch Ness, but I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm coming back. From the
All
bathroom.
right. I'm going over there.
That Wolfman sounds a lot like me,
That's what I said.
Dave Michael Bennett. You know, there's only so many voices in the world. Someone's bound to have a similar one. So, Chelsea, how was your day?
It's okay.
It's gonna get even better.
Hi. How's it going?
So this is the elephant that was in the Loch Ness, Loch Ness Lake, not Loch Ness.
Actually, it's Casey Kasem.
So the elephant, the trunk, gets mistaken as a sea monster.
Yeah, that wasn't an elephant.
You're not a sea monster. What was it? It wasn't an
No,
elephant.
I'm Shaggy
don't know.
from
You're
Scooby-Doo.
saying it's not an elephant?
It's not an elephant.
Kind of feel like Casey's being ignored here.
I mean, it was definitely a hoax, but it wasn't an
Zoinkers,
elephant.
Scooby.
Pretty sure it was an elephant.
There was no elephant.
Gee, Batman.
Elephants walk underwater and hold their trunks above
Why
the
would
breeze.
there be an elephant in
All right, well, I'm
Scotland?
going to go. This has been Casey Kasem.
Where'd the Loch Ness monster go?
Can I get my check?
I don't remember what it actually was, but it wasn't an elephant.
Aren't you dead?
No, I'm right here. Oh, Casey Kasem?
Yeah, he's
dead.
okay.
Why?
We thought we were having the Loch Ness monster on.
No, why would we have a Loch Ness monster on? That was all a dream. Dream.
Am I still in the toilet? Oh no!
You never left.
God.
You never left, David. You just pooped yourself live on camera. It's all a dream.
Wait, so you're saying when you go in your dreams, if you go to the bathroom in your dreams, you go to the bathroom in real life? It doesn't work that way.
It totally does.
I've never been to the.
Have you ever had a dream about going to the bathroom that you didn't?
Yes.
I've never had a bathroom dream that didn't, or it wasn't like I was trying to find the toilet and I could only find it once I woke up.
Well, I usually wake up and go to the bathroom if I have to go in the dream. But
All right. Well,
anyways,
thank you
Oh
for.
my gosh.
Oh God.
did you have any questions for any of those characters? We can phone them and ask.
I mean, I would have really liked to see an interview between the Wolfman and Dracula, but I guess they're both gone
That's
now.
like a lot of work.
Seems like a request for next Halloween.
Well,
I mean, it seems like a missed opportunity to me.
we had a great time today. As you can tell, Halloween's our favorite holiday. Check out Mr. Bella's stream that already happened. when
It's
you
not
listen to this.
It's happening October 31st. There's still time to go and see it.
Well, not for the people who are listening to
Not
it.
if you're listening
Right.
to it.
Yes. Well,
already happened.
It'll be archived on Patreon, not Steam Powered Dress Patreon. Sorry.
So yeah,
We definitely planned this out. Like
all of it.
Yeah,
Brian
you can
leaving.
tell we were
Brian having
really
work.
prepared for our Halloween episode.
We hope you guys have a safe and fun Halloween. Don't eat too many sweets, but treat yourself a little bit.
One Reese's
Wait.
Take 5 a day. Fun size.
If it's fun size, you can have 5. That's just. Oh, so we should eat something. What have I haven't had candy in a while.
Look, the best one is Reese's Take 5.
It is
I
pretty
mean,
good, actually.
obviously.
What's
It's
a
so
Mr.
weird
Good
that they
bar?
rebranded it like
Mr.
5
Good bars
times.
are not that great.
It's Hershey bar with
Peanuts.
peanuts in it.
Take 5 is actually really good.
Hershey-
Hershey's with
everything in it.
almonds is good.
You know,
And I like these.
Camille's
These are like,
Camille's not here. I mean, she is, but she has to go to work. She likes these 100 grand bars.
She ate them all. There's like none left.
All they are is
Okay, here
like
they are.
little poppy things.
Nah,
in
they're
chocolate.
like Rice Krispies with caramel,
right.
and they're too sugary for
Yeah,
me.
Take 5 is probably the best candy bar.
like paydays. They're like the when you're a kid,
Yeah,
they're
but-
like the boring adult candy, but these are actually really
Sometimes
good.
you don't want chocolate,
They're just peanuts and caramel, and they're really yummy.
but Take 5 has everything.
What the?
What the hell?
It's just an open piece of Take 5 in here. Okay.
Who eats half of one?
No, it must have come out of the bag that way. Kit Kats are my favorite. You know, anyways,
Anyways.
eat candy now.
That's my one bar for the holiday.
Yeah, Take 5's good.
Have a great Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Woo!
Halloween, as we do.
Oh, can we do? Let's do the outro. This time we'll do it right.
We just ate chocolate. How are we gonna sing this?
With this with chocolate in your mouth. You answered your own question.
Why can't you sing a song after eating chocolate? Is that a rule?
Just swallow the chocolate first, so it doesn't dribble down your lips.
But what about all the nougat and the pretzels?
Yeah, it's gonna be stuck in your molars for a while. Just deal with it. I feel like I have to brush my teeth.
What's that in the distance in the fog?
It's a Bennettarium.
I don't like dogs.
But dogs are great, and so are cats, and I love all animals.
Good one.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you next month for our Gobble Gobble Turkey Day Spectacular.
Whoa. I was in that tank movie.
What?
Oh, I got it. I was like,
What tank movie? I don't even know.
it's called Fury.
I've never. He doesn't know how to drive a tank, does he?
He's an actor.
I don't know what's going on.
He got
anymore.
really into it. He went all like,
So he was the tank.
yes, he was the tank.
You were the tank all along.
It's
Well,
like, it's like that movie Tank Girl, where she was the tank.
yeah. Have a great month.
Or don't.
Oh, wait, we never even announced the thing we were supposed to announce
Oh,
today.
yeah.
And what thing?
Remember, next month we're not going to have a Bennettarium.
Some people have already turned this off. They just think that we just wrapped up.
They're like, time to get
Secret
back.
announcement for the end of the
Secret. If you stuck around, you get. We all each have to tell a secret.
If you made it through Dracula and the Wolfman.
My secret that I'm going to tell you as a chocolate and a good pretzel nougat with milk, chocolate, and peanut butter. That's a Take 5 ingredients. Is that in lieu of a Bennettarium, we're going to record the next episode of Steam Powered Draft Radio Adventures.
That's right. That's actually
Is that your secret too?
No, my secret is that I don't know how to ride a bike.
You haven't done one of those in like a year, right?
Yeah.
Almost a year. Yeah, pretty much a year.
Episode 4 coming at you.
So
soon.
that's what we're gonna do. We have basically, instead of scheduling a Bennettarium, we schedule the recording date. So
We have to alternate because we don't have enough time.
yeah, we're with the working on the album and stuff, upcoming shows and stuff. We just don't have a schedule.
Yeah, but I think Bennettarium is great and all, but
Well,
Great
you know,
Adventures.
I mean,
don't you want to hear the wacky voices?
yeah, the Bennettarium is fun, but sometimes we don't have enough to new stuff, like upcoming stuff on the horizon to
we have,
talk
like,
about.
Now we
One
will.
show.
But
We'll
yeah,
have so many questions now.
Yeah, we'll have two
So
months
is that
worth.
going to be going forward? Bennettarium and Radio Adventures will alternate every month?
Yeah, I think unless
Oh.
unless somehow we just don't have
Can
the
we
time
get
or
like
something,
questions
but-
in the radio adventure so we always have to stop and take questions in the storyline?
Well,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
that would be weird, but we could do it at the end, but it would be hard to differentiate.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just save them all for Bennettarium.
All right. No,
Yeah,
you're not
so,
going to be able to
um,
ask Spine to marry you.
Well,
Sorry.
we'd have to have a separate channel. It would just be weird. We would just get weird questions, and then the
Keep
characters
sending
would be...
your questions in for the Bennettarium. They will be answered in 2 months' time.
We'll see you in 2 months, but you're going to enjoy that radio adventures. You're going to tell all your friends, like, these robots are so hilarious.
Yeah, you get
So-
a nice
so
balance
look
of the
for-
characters and the people behind
Yeah.
them now.
Look for that to come out before the next Bennettarium, which is somewhere in December. So after all these...
And don't
yeah.
forget, and in 2 months, we'll have Gobble Gobble Turkey Day Spectacular, and Dracula will be here.
No, we won't, though,
Oh.
because it'll be December.
Wait. Will it? Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
No.
the new
Gobble
songs...
Gobble Spectacular will be.
Can you
Radio
imagine
Adventures.
the new... The next time we'll be doing the Bennettarium, the new songs will have been out.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's no pressure.
Wow.
Wow.
Also, I said the S word. You might need to cut that out.
Is S-H-I-T?
Yes.
No, we're good with that.
Okay.
It was just once.
And that's not like lewd or anything.
Okay.
You're allowed some of those in a PG-13
Cool.
thingy.
Well, y'all take care. Thanks for sticking around for the
Bye.
end.
That was fun.
They can't see you holding your thumbs up.